Justice Thomas?
I assume that the orange prints is copyright.
Yes, and I think that copyright's directly at issue in this case.
Let's say that I'm both a Prince fan, which I was in the 80s, and
No longer?
well, so only on Thursday night. But let's say that I'm also a Syracuse fan, and I decide to make one of those big blow-up posters of orange prints and change the colors a little bit around the edges and put "Go Orange" underneath. Would you sue me?
For
infringement?
Would the Warhol Foundation sue you if you were to do that?
Oh, well, you're their lawyers.
I can't comment on whether we would sue you, but I think to try to get at your question, Your Honor, I think the question of whether that would be fair use, I mean, it sounds like you're, by hypothesis, asking me to consider that there's like a different meaning or message associated with the work. I don't think that's the only part of the inquiry. I think that everyone recognizes that at factor one, the ultimate goal here is to figure out whether the follow-on user is doing something sort of creative.
Oh, I'm just
that matters.
waving it, I'm waving it during the game with a big Prince face on it. Go Orange.
Yeah. I think that in circumstances like that, where it's very unlikely if it was just one of you that anyone would see you.
I'm going to market it to all my Syracuse players.
So I think in that case, a court would quite reasonably look at that and say that this is not the kind of productive creativity promoting use that is.
So in other words, you would sue me.
No, I would not. I think that you would probably have a very weak case against me, Your Honor.
So, but then you've just changed position with Goldsmith. Then.
No, not at all, Your Honor. I think that in this kind of circumstance, I think this is totally different because there is a transformative meaning or message, and there's an enormous amount of creativity.
Well, I had "Go Orange" under it. I've changed the message.
Right, but as I was saying, in addition to the difference in meaning or message, I think it's fair to consider at factor one whether the kind of transformation is the kind that the copyright laws are intended to foster, which is really encouraging follow-on artists to use creativity to kind of introduce new ideas into the public domain. I think that with all respect to your very accomplished re-rendering of Prince, I think that what Warhol did here, as even Goldsmith concedes, was very substantially creative and absolutely is consistent with the goals of copyright law.